Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and the most reliable mug coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. The link for their website will be right at the top of the description. Are you looking to take your Madden game to the next level? Look no further than Civil.gg for the best ebooks on the market. Choose one of 2 membership options, and don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 25% off. What's going on, guys? Today we got episode number 9 of the Jets Theme Team series. Before we hop into it though, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers. The subscribe button, turn notifications. We post daily Madden 22 content. And I also will leave a link for my Twitch channel down in the description. We are live almost every single night over on Twitch, so if you haven't come through yet, I recommend you do. And the shout out for today's video goes to my man, Da Hitstick. Shout out to Da Hitstick for commenting the emoji on last video. So real quick before we get into all the new upgrades, I do want to go over the Jets schedule. So this week is the Colts Thursday Night Football. Next week I have a Bills team, but I am still looking for a Dolphins team, a Texans team, an Eagles team, a Saints team, and again a Dolphins team, a Jaguars team, a Buccaneers team as well. So if you have or know anyone that has those theme teams, please slide into my DMs. It'll help out a whole lot over on Twitter. So link for the Twitter down in the description. But yeah, I need a couple more theme teams to end the year. I already have a Bills one. I may have found a Dolphins one, but still, if you have one, still slide in my DMs. Yeah, again, I can really use any theme team because I feel like after the season's over, I do want to play basically every theme team in the game against my Jets theme team, like after the season. So even if you have, you know, let's say a, what's like a random team, like a Chiefs theme team, for example, full 50-50, still slide in my DMs. I still might get back to you. So like I said, a link for the Twitter down in the description. But as far as the theme team goes, we're at an 87 overall with an 87 overall offense and an 86 defense. And I know the turnaround from last episode to this episode was a little bit quick, but we still got 3 pretty major upgrades. So here they are. You guys can already kind of see one of them, and that is the Plesko Burris card. I knew he was going to be getting a card at some point. I'm kind of thankful that it came now because, yeah, I love this Plesko Burris card right now. He's really nice. So here are the stats for Plesko on the full 50-50 theme team. I think I do have one strat card on him as well. So 96 speed, 95 deep routing. This card is absolutely ridiculous. Nice after the catch. 6'5", obviously. Plesko Burris is going to be a pretty major upgrade from Corey Davis, I think, personally. At quarterback, we do have the 90 overall Mike White. I know a lot of you guys want to see gameplay on this card. And yeah, when the card is powered up, I know right now his power up is a little bit expensive. And it probably went down in price today, but when the card is powered up, you can run these 3 abilities. This is one of my favorite ability setups in the game right now. You have Fearless, you have Set Feet for the added velocity, and you have Identifier to kind of see what your opponent's doing on defense. So I love this setup. It is 5 AP, so a little bit expensive, but the fact Mike White can actually get this set up, I know I was kind of upset that he wasn't the master, but this card's still pretty solid, and hopefully if Mike White keeps balling, maybe we keep getting some Mike White upgrades. You never really know. So that is our offensive upgrades. Let's get into the defensive ones. And on defense, we only do have one upgrade, and that is to our right end position. So Carl Lawson is now going to backup, and our front 4 is going to be probably Abraham, Quinnen, John Franklin Myers, and Jack Youngblood. I mean, I could probably sub in Carl instead of Youngblood if you guys want to see that. But I mean, John Abraham is the new addition. We are still waiting, by the way, for that 3rd corner. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but we do need a 3rd corner, maybe like a Michael Carter team standout. That'd be really cool. But yeah, here is John Abraham, the right end. I actually loved his card last year. I really haven't played enough games with him yet to really, you know, fall in love with him this year yet, but good stats. I mean, 92 speed, 96 acceleration, 91 strength, really nice. Unfortunately, he does miss the block shed and the power move threshold by 1 and 2, but does have the finesse move threshold. If we head down here, you know, 91 strength, 6'4", 260, like pretty good stats, decent impact block. This card should play pretty well for us. I mean, his speed is ridiculous off the edge. That really shouldn't phase out. So we're gonna have, yeah, probably Youngblood on one side, or maybe we can sub in, you know, Carl Lawson at some points. But I do like the you know, the upgrade to the pass rush here on this theme team. So welcome John Abraham, Mike White. Hopefully those upgrades continue to keep coming, and then Plesko Burris as well. And today we are facing a full 50-50 Colts team. I'm not sure what this team's gonna look like. I really don't have any idea. I'm gonna try to pull it up for you guys real quick. If this cooperates with me. And okay, Colts team lineup builder. Okay, so here is the full 50-50 Colts team. Offensively, they have some of the best weapons in this game right now. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, an S tier running back. You have T.Y. Hill and Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, all S tier receivers. Sorry. Also, you could go Ryzen or Josh Cribbs. I'm not sure where he's gonna go, but yeah, T.Y., Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, 3 of the probably the best receivers in this game, debatably, and they're all on one theme team. You're able to add +2 speed, whatever the case may be. Jonathan Taylor also amazing. You have a good tight end up front. Only really one cheat, and that's on Mark. Glowowski. So only one cheat on the offensive line. Really good up front. Really good receivers. Really good playmakers. But this team does have a hole, and it's on defense. This team on defense, they have literally Xavier Rhodes and Ted Hendricks, and I guess Gary Brackett and Justin Houston. But outside of that, they have a ton of holes. Like at corner, like these two corners, you can't really run them. I'm not sure if he's gonna run any cheats, but if he does, I wouldn't blame him because these DBs are looking rough. I mean, they have a few guys like Ted and Houston and like guys like that, but outside of that, this defense is kind of weak. I feel that's kind of why I had such a hard time finding one of these theme teams because it's really hard to run these guys full 50-50. Like it really is. As good as the offense is, it is really hard to run them full 50-50 in my opinion. So that is the team that we're facing today. But yeah, let's hop into the gameplay. The original plan was to play this game tonight on stream. So you're about to see me in a couple seconds in a completely different outfit with completely different lighting. I'll be recording the gameplay for this in the morning. So yeah, you're going to see me completely change my fit in about 2 seconds. Let's hop into the gameplay. All right, here we go. We are finally in the game. We are facing the Colts theme team. We're actually starting off on defense. And honestly, the defense has kind of carried throughout this series. So, yeah, of course, shout out to Muscle Spasm or A-Rod. If you come to the Twitch streams, you know exactly who A-Rod is. So, shout out to A-Rod for playing me this morning. This is literally the first thing I'm doing today. So, it might be a little groggy. Just kind of roll out of bed. I might make a few mistakes here today. But, yeah, first thing we're doing today is playing a little bit of John Madden football. And let's see how it goes. I mean, yeah, I feel like tonight's Jets game is one that a lot of people are kind of excited for because, Mike White, he's been balling, man. He kind of become a fan favorite, I guess. But we get a sack right there. First play, John Abraham getting involved here on the very first play of the day. John Abraham, you love to see stuff like that. And let's go into a cover 4 now. Yeah, we'll play a little bit of match. I do want to actually take Gidry off the field. I gotta remember to do this every single time we play. Even though, Bryce Hall and Michael Carter have been balling, and while I'm recording this, I haven't seen the team builder cards yet for the Jets, or if they are going to reveal them this morning or not. But yeah, I haven't seen those cards yet, so there is potential that we do get like a third corner for the team builder promo. I'm not sure if they are going to go offense and defense. We'll see what they do with that. And he goes right to Jack Doyle right there. I believe that is the team builder Jack Doyle, but for the first team builder drop, they did go offense defense. So I'd imagine that. For this one, they'll probably do the same thing, I'd imagine. But let's go ahead. Let's get who we want here. We'll get Mosley there. We want Ronnie there. And we want to have Aaron go on the outside. Okay, that's how we kind of hide our corners in this series. Hopefully, we do get a third. But I'm liking this because we can get all our safeties out there. I do like Mosley. And they actually fixed Mosley's hair. They finally fixed it. Mosley was rocking that Palomalu hair, which made him just look so ugly out there. But now they gave him the pink dreads like he rocks in real life. Well, they're actually red in real life, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about it. Run underneath it all. Where do you want to go? Everything's boxed up, and we get great pressure. 4th and 14 to start the game. I'm not sure what he's got on his offensive line, but all I know is Carson Wentz would have a whole lot more heart than that. Dude, I love that Carson Wentz card, by the way. I love that card. And by the way, yes, you might see you're about to see my first time using Mike White. I have not used him yet. I purposely held off from using this card so I can feel him for the first time in this Jets team series. So here we go. A lot of you guys want to see the Mike White gameplay. So I guess here it is. I'm not even gonna go for that ball. I'll let it roll. Let's see what Mike White can do with the offense. Let's go. Get it out right there. Got good blocking up the middle, and that's just an extension of the run game right there. First down for B Marsh. Mike White doing his thing. A lot of Mike White's completions were in like the short game. He didn't take many deep shots. He did have one deep shot and a flag to Elijah Moore. That he missed actually. So we really haven't seen him take a deep shot yet. And that's why his deep accuracy is so low and his short accuracy on this card is so high. But let's see if we can try beating the cover 2 over the middle here. And I'm gonna try kind of a bad throw. Oh boy, that is a bad throw. But we have matchup nightmare on Burris. And yeah, linebackers don't animate. So that was a really bad throw though. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really bad throw. That is the plan here. And I have seen some pretty wild clips of red zone threat go crazy. Get him out in front, make a miss there. Okay, give me. Oh, I tried getting that corner. Nice gain right there from Curtis Martin. All of our completions so far have been short, but kind of had to make it that way because I think he's got his zone drops pretty far back. But let's delay fade him. And I still can't believe how bailed I got on that one throw. That's why you run matchup nightmare, I guess. But here we go. And block, good block. Roll out there with Mike White. I want to try that. Let's go with Mike. Let's go with him. Slide. There we go. We'll take it. I love this ability setup that we get on Mike White. The identifier, all the like set feed, all that good stuff. Give me the corner, Plexico, first down. There we go, all day. Bread and butter. Feed that RPO, baby. Feed that RPO. That's all we got to do, man. That's all we got to do. Let's see how he plays this. Are we going to have it open? We should be a free TD. And there we go. Red zone threat lights up. Touchdown for Plexico Burris. We start this game up 7-0 if the field goal hits. I honestly might go for 2. I think I'm going to go for 2 here. I think I'm going to do that, actually. If we can go for 2, every single time and get it. We should be in good hands. I mean, we have a few nice bailout routes that we can hit. But the plan is Plesko Burris should get wide open here. He's on Blackman. And we're going to get Corey Davis open, believe it or not. And there's a little two-point conversion for the 8-0 lead. I'm happy with going for 2 right there. Corey Davis, still a pretty decent contributor to the team now that we have, we have Brandon Marshall, we have Plesko Burris, and now Corey Davis is our third receiver, which, I mean, he's still a baller, man. That dude's still 6'3" with like 94 speed, I believe. So Corey Davis, still a pretty solid card. Okay, and watch for the middle. Ooh, that's actually good. That's a good route. I thought he was going to go to the close route at first, but he went to that little double move to his tight end. Looks like he's driving to the ball on the field right now. Let's keep this going. Oh, he's gonna have JT wide open. Oh boy, cut him. Okay, good tackle right there. Tackle him short, keep him in bounds, make him waste that timeout maybe. He's gonna clock it. Okay, waste it down. Okay, 13 inches. Interesting. Okay, someone's batting. Okay, we have Mosley right in the right spot here. He's gonna try to hit that opposite route. He's actually gonna have it, I think. Wow. Wow. Zach Pascal touchdown. Okay. Hey, you didn't end up getting this touchdown. You needed that before the half, and that throw is just wild to make. I am kind of curious as to what defense he's about to come out here in the second half. I wonder what he's going to do, because he really, in the first half, on our first possession, he really was sagging back, really, was doing his thing like that, but I wonder how he's going to come out in this half. If I see a lot of dudes coming down, then we know what's going on here. Keep hitting that RPO. Keep getting the ball in Plesko Burris' hands. He's way too big, way too fast. For another nice little first down for Plesko. Let's go. And we should have an easy dot here for Mike White up the middle of the field. There we go. We finally got him where we want him. Sometimes you got to get him in the right defense. You got to get him exactly where you want him to be. And that's exactly where we got him. So we'll take that right there. Let's go for 2 again. We have the same exact route open. Easy. 2-point conversion, and it is 16-8 right now after we finally got our beater up. I would have taken a lot more shots already in this game, but the fact that he's kind of been playing some very safe coverages, that's why we really haven't. So that's why I just kind of start this video. I've been kind of, playing a little bit soft, but it did end up paying off for us. We do end up getting our Brandon Marshall touchdown. Hit him, Marshawn. Okay, good tackle. Another run here potentially. Yeah, he is chewing the clock like he said he was going to. And we end up, oh my goodness, he just spun underneath the dive. I've never seen a dude do that before. That's actually kind of crazy. And yeah, I'll help out on this side. Really 3 receivers. Gotta help out on this side a little bit. So outside should be our ball. Let's go. Reeves picks it off, and that is going to give us back to football. I don't think he picked it off, but there we go. Just like that, back onto offense. We love to see stuff like that. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Does he get good penetration? He does not. Get us loose. Ooh. Well, one more man to beat, but who made the tackle right there? That was Jillian Blackman. That was Jillian Blackman making that tackle. Damn. And are we gonna? We should actually have this wide open. Oh no, he left B wide open. A little bit late on the read right there, but we're inbounds. Doesn't matter. Very late on that read. I thought his linebacker ran with the slant route, but he just peeled off of it. I guess. I don't know. Here we go. We all know exactly what play's coming right here. Who's he gonna play? We should have Plesko Burris wide open here. He does get naked, and that should be another touchdown for us. Our bread and butter has been. We've been passing pretty well in the red zone. We've been passing pretty well. And let's go right back to that same exact play for the 2-point conversion. Let's go right back to it. Here we go, one more time, and we should have Plesko wide open here. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, real easy. So just like that, 24-8, we are doing our thing. I thought this game was going to be a lot closer, but now we're up 2 possessions, and a little bit more than that, honestly. I mean, if he goes for 2 twice, then I guess it's 2 possessions, but going for 2 ain't a guarantee. It really isn't. It actually worked. Abraham actually played good defense right there. Get it going. Abraham over the middle, our ball. Let's go, picked off right there by Revis. And hopefully a new Revis upgrade soon. Revis has been balling for, that's a really good tackle right there by Carson Wentz, but hopefully a new Revis upgrade soon. And I'll probably just chew this clock down. And we'll walk out of here with another win. Hey, we've been doing really good in this series. And that is the plan. So it's going to be. Okay, get him open. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to hit my boy Ryan Griffin. Make him miss Ryan Griffin. Oh my god, Ryan Griffin with the clutchest first down of all time. Griffin is so clutch. First down. Let's go. Keeps the drive alive. Oh my goodness, Tyler Croft also making plays for another first down, making it look really easy right now. Making it look simple, honestly. Okay, we're going to sit on this. He's got his zone drop so far back. I'm still going to try bull passing that. TD, let's go. Touchdown, Plesko Burris making the play. And it is 30-8 right now. It is 30-8. And we're going to go for 2. Of course we are. Same exact play we keep going to. He cannot stop it, so we're going to keep going back to it for these 2-point conversion plays. And by the way, yeah, Mike White has balled. I really didn't take that many shots down the field, but we did get bazooka. And made it look pretty simple as well. Can we lowball this? Okay, maybe not. He's actually been able to stop. Oh, we're going to try throwing that. Let's go. Mike White is just way too clutch. Another 2-point conversion. 32-8. And I don't remember what interception did we have. I think it was before the half. But other than that interception, Mike White has had a very perfect game. Like, he's played very well. Besides, we probably could have had 2 picks on that one Gary Brackett play that went right by his ear hole. But we did have matchup nightmare, so that's why we kind of caught it, I guess. But that was still a bad throw. That was still a pretty bad throw. But it's okay. We still have the lead, 32-8. And I'd imagine that will probably do it for this game. Mosley gets his first interception on the team. Can we crib it? Hey, CJ Mosley with a little pick six. There we go. Let's celebrate on him. Easy. Let's go, baby. First down. I mean, not first down. Touchdown. Pick six for CJ Mosley. And should we go for two? We'll go for two again. Let's go for two again. And we can run something like this, maybe. A little something. And did it work? It actually did. 2-point conversion, good. 40-8. Making A-Rod, I'm sorry, man. I apologize deeply for this one. But 40-8 wasn't. I mean, it was close at halftime. It was close, right? At halftime, it was actually somewhat of a game. But then we really pulled ahead. Like, we just really took off on them. Like it was 8-8 at halftime. GG to A-Rod. It was a good game. It was, like I said, tied at halftime. Then we really pulled ahead there. Let's see the stats. I don't imagine that we did that. I mean, Mike White still, 75% from the field is pretty good. 205. 4 TDs don't lie. I mean, we threw for 4 touchdowns and 205 yards. I'm not even sure how that really happened, to be honest. Did I have that many short fields? I mean, we had a good passer rating. A-Rod was doing good with Carson Wentz, and then his completion percentage really dropped, and had the 2 picks and all that good stuff. But let me see the receiving stats. And that's for our team. His leading receiver was it Curtis? No, his leading receiver was I'm in passing now. Rushing. Okay. He had 5 rushes for 20 yards. He told me his plan was to run the ball a ton. I don't think he was able to do that. So 5 for 20. Our rushing leaders were 4 for 18. I really wasn't trying to run the ball that much though. But all right, let's see our receiving. We had Burris with 8 receptions for 91 and 3 TDs. Well, that's actually a really good debut right there. We had B Marsh for 2 with 30 yards per reception, 60 yards. Croft had a nice first down. Griffin had a nice first down. Curtis Martin had one for a first down, and his leading receiver was Jonathan Taylor with 7 receptions for 40 yards. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for the Jets Theme Team series, and hopefully tonight the Jets can pull out a win. I actually am somewhat optimistic for tonight's game. I'm not sure why. Going into that Bengals game, I had no hope at all that the Jets were going to win. Backup quarterback, no Corey Davis, but the Jets did surprise me. And tonight, Thursday Night Football, I don't know, this team has a swagger to them right now with Mike White. It just feels different, and I have a lot of optimism right now going into this game. Obviously, it probably will all go wrong because whenever the Jets fans get a little bit of excitement, it usually comes crumbling down within, at least a week or two. So, I am optimistic, but you never know. Most likely the Jets will get flooded tonight, but, fingers crossed. You never know. Maybe Mike White goes for 500 tonight and 5 touchdowns. Who knows? But, yeah, all I'm going to say is if you do want Mike White, I think he's a really good budget option right now. I'm not going to lie. I think he's really solid. If you don't have many coins, you're able to get this card for around 50K, get his power up. The card does need to be powered up in order to get these abilities, but this ability setup right here, I think is the best for field generals that don't get, high route master, obviously, but Fearless, really good in the pocket. You can have a pass rusher right in your face and the accuracy is still perfect. So Fearless, set feet, obviously your feet need to be set, but if you're in the pocket, it shouldn't matter. And then Identifier, I love because you're able to kind of see what your opponent's doing on defense. It's a really nice ability for 1 AP on these guys. So 5 AP setup, if you have a budget, no money spent team, Mike White is a really good option at quarterback. I actually really did love this card. So, yeah, if you are new here, let's comment I'm mixing it up. If you are still watching, let's comment the Jet emoji for a chance to be shouted out in the next video. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button for notifications. We post daily Madden 22 content. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.